Okay, whenever you're ready. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Ryan Eats Out. For those of you that are new here, Ryan Eats Out is a series where we go all over Japan and all over the world and bring you a review of some of the most amazing restaurants we found, or some of the places that we thought you maybe want to try or get that experience from abroad. Feifei, you want to do the rest of the intro? All right, let's move the camera. So, as you can see, it is raining outside here in Yamanashi. We're here in Yamanashi, Japan, and we're going... What is the name of this restaurant?
Kurumaya Ramen.
Kurumaya Ramen. It is a delicious ramen restaurant. We actually saw it on a friend of ours' Instagram. This photo right here, it was like, oh my gosh, I love cheese. Oh. And as soon as we saw that photo, we knew we had to bring this experience to you guys. So
Cheesy.
Oh, too much cheese. So let's go inside and take a look and show you what they got. Alright guys, let's take a look at the menu. So for those of you that are spicy lovers, this menu is really cool because it shows you how many spice level that you can order with each of these dishes. Some of them have 3, some of them have 1, and some of them don't have any at all. So everything on the menu here is basically ramen, but they do have a few side dishes. And one of the neat things that Taiko really loves is that it comes with all-you-can-eat rice. So whenever you order, you can get as much rice as you want, and they just keep bringing it until you can't eat anymore. It's all you can eat. Who doesn't love all you can eat? Taiko.
Yeah.
You know what? They said this place is really quick service.
Really? I want to see that.
So which one do you want to get?
Miso ramen.
Good. Woo! Amazing. Let me try it. Here. Let me try it.
Okay.
On the camera. I want...
What do you want?
I want... You know I want the cheesy miso.
I know.
Ah! Amazing! That is quick service. Now let's eat this stuff. That was some quick service, huh?
Yeah.
Itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu.
Ooh, so much cheese.
Yeah.
And here is the rice. They put a little bit of seasoning in there too for you. That's all you can eat, so go to town. So usually just a plain miso ramen, no seasoning, no spice, no cheese, nothing added. It's just the baseline vegetable. Okay. And how does this taste compared to other ramen you've had?
It's like this is miso, so basic ramen in Japan. And for example, another one, tonkotsu ramen, or the fish base is really different. Tonkotsu is really more oily.
Because of the greasy, fried, right?
Yeah.
But this is just vegetable and miso, right?
Yeah.
Is this saltier or is it juicier? What is the difference in the flavor?
This is a little bit creamy.
Yeah.
It's not too oily. It's okay because vegetable
and a ton of these sprouts, right? It has a lot of these sprouts which really absorb some of the miso, but these noodles too.
Like creamy.
Look at these noodles.
Sauce.
Yeah. The sauce is creamy, but look how thick these ramen noodles are too. Wow. You guys see that? That is going in.
Yeah.
Wow. That is good. It's really thick, huh? Usually when I have a ramen, the broth is a little thin, more like a soup. This one's thicker. It's almost like a pudding consistency, but it definitely has a thicker taste, and maybe it's with all this cheese melted in there. Man, it's...
You look like a carbonara. I don't know,
right?
I don't know how.
It looks like a pasta, right? Like a cheese pasta. Wow, it's really good because the cheesiness, the cheesy and the broth together, but then you get the crunch of the sprouts. It's a really good combination of textures. Definitely, I feel like this bowl will be enough to fill me up, though. I'm not going for any of the free rice. I was thinking that when I got it, the cheese would just melt right away and you'd get a little bit, but there's cheese in every bite. This thing it's really like a carbonara pasta, super cheesy. Like every bite, you can see, like, it's just everything, the sprouts, the ramen noodles, everything together is just glued by that cheesy goodness.
This one like a cheese cracker?
Oh yeah. They took a piece of melted cheese and let it harden, and so you have like a little cheese cracker. How cool is that?
Yeah, looks cool.
You want that?
Yeah.
Look at half of it's melted already because it's been sitting in the ramen.
Super.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Wow. Cheers, cheesy.
Cheese cheers. Oishi? Who doesn't like cheese? I think cheese goes great with everything. Oh, look at this big cheesy bite. Oh, so much. Ah. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. Oh. I saw the guy in the kitchen making the ramen. It was like a small portion, so I thought there wasn't going to be much in here, but man, the bowl is big, and it's just a never-ending bowl. So much cheese, so much ramen, so much noodle. It's messy too. And ramen is one of those foods in Japan that it's acceptable to slurp. So if you're at a restaurant and you see people slurping, don't condemn them. They say that these kind of noodles, when you eat them, if you chew into them or break them in half, it's considered bad luck. So that's why slurping all the way through the entire noodle is actually encouraged. My first time eating ramen was actually only about 7 months ago here in Japan. She introduced me to another ramen restaurant. I always consider ramen like stuff I ate in college because that's what college kids eat, right? And then I had it here in Japan. Now I understand why there's so many ramen restaurants. It is delicious and it's really inexpensive. So, for example, my bowl of ramen, the cheese ramen, the cheesy miso ramen, 910 yen. And Taiko, she just got the plain miso ramen, and that one is 630 yen. All the dairy and all the carbohydrates of the noodles, and it just sits really heavy in your stomach. That broth, it gets really thick after a while, huh? I'm gonna finish it though, I'm gonna finish. Can't let any food go to waste. That's my rule when I'm eating, is never waste food. You get that? You get that big booger?
It's not booger. It's water, hanamizu.
Yeah, it's a runny nose, huh? Yeah.
Rainy water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there he goes. Did you see him?
Where did it go?
He ran, he was so fast. Your little Hana. Man, I'm at the bottom of the bowl and there is still cheese in here. It's not only melted, but it's just dispersed throughout the entire broth. And there's just cheese everywhere. And I was expecting, once you get the cheese, you're just gonna eat the cheese in like 1 or 2 bites and that would be all that's left. But no, it melts and it just becomes a part of the whole composition of the entire ramen. So now I have a question, Taiko.
Yeah.
When we get to the bottom of the bowl, and there's nothing visibly left, is it proper to slurp the soup? Can I drink it like cereal milk? Or is that improper?
You can drink.
I can?
Many people drink. I can, but many Japanese people love all soup drink.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I do too. It's so thick and oily. Like you can see the oil separation in this.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's so thick. I don't know if I can do it. Oh my god! It's like the thickness of yogurt. It's like really thick, and I just feel like I'm drinking oil. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I get a stomach ache later.
Japan, a lot of ramen place have like a competition.
Oh yeah?
Really, really. And any place always soup is secret.
Each
Base, yeah, base is, for example, miso, pork, or fish, or soy sauce. But I don't know what condiment they put, or some vegetable. I don't know.
It's their secret ingredient.
Yeah.
Ah. So that's what makes different ramen restaurants stand out from other ramen restaurants.
Yeah, and plus noodle always have label the how say
The thickness,
thickness,
how thick it is,
thick or
and how long it is.
yeah, and how the how say
Texture.
texture feel different, and with soup, my company soup with this noodle texture, this is the best.
So this restaurant is a chain of restaurants all across Yamanashi and in Japan. And what makes this one stand out so much more than the others is that the cheesy ramen. There's other chains that have ramen as well that have a different flavor, but this one, I think, tops them all. I would say this is my favorite ramen restaurant. I'm going to say this is my favorite ramen restaurant. Food comes out really quick, very, very delicious, and the price, you can't beat it. So thank you so much for dining with us. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did, and we hope to see you in the next one. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, tickle the funny buttons, all the tickle the funny buttons. I'm getting so bad with these outros. Guys, leave us a comment. We hope to see you next time. Go have an awesome day, and keep those bellies full. So this restaurant is actually a chain of restaurants called
Kurumaya Ramen.
So this restaurant is actually a chain of restaurants all across Yamanashi, right?
Yeah.
And so, that's it. So this restaurant is actually a chain of restaurants all across Yamanashi called Kurumaya.
Ramen.
I'm so bad with Japanese words. Come on, man. Do I sound like that? As you can see, it's raining outside.
Yeah. She wanna cut.